Good afternoon, folks, and welcome to the beautiful dirt at Eldora Speedway as we are getting ready here for the Bluegrass Pro World 100. Big setups here on the Pro Late models as these boys are getting ready. We got over 60 driver entries here tonight, and they are ready to get these things wound up as we got a bunch of drivers hitting qualifying. We're not even going to try to attempt to talk about the drivers qualifying. There are so many names. Right now, I'll say the lap to beat 15.7.6 or 15.76. Devin Cardwell, excuse me. Devin, not sure. We'll have to see if we can figure out how to pronounce his name, but 15.76. He is currently sitting on that pole position as we get ready to go into heat number 1, heat number 2 to set this grid for the main event here tonight. We will have 6 heats, 10 laps, top 3 transfers, $10 to win. Sponsored by Landon Coke of T-Berry Motorsports. And I'm just getting word it is Davin. Thank you. So Davin Cardwell is currently sitting on pole as Justin Winters, one of those Bluegrass Cup Series guys. He's out there, looks like he having fun. Man, we got a lot of hot race cars out here tonight, Chris. A lot of nice looking late models, and it is going to be a fun night here at Eldora as we've still got drivers qualifying all over the field. Got a bunch of you fans hopefully out in chat getting ready to see some beautiful side-by-side action. We know these dirt guys are going to be going at it all night as it is going to be just, there's going to be money in almost every heat here tonight as, there is, like we said, $10 to win for the heat, 10 laps, top 3 transfer, and so the B main will be 16 laps, top 4 transfer, $10 to win that as well. And then you get a 5-minute warm-up right before, so we'll reset the track to 5%, 26 cars that start the feature run the track in, and then we get the feature where caution laps will not count, no wave arounds or lucky dogs for lap down cars. 100 laps, 26 cars, top 6 inverted, 300 to win, second 150, third is 75, fourth 50, fifth 25. Sponsored by Bluegrass iRacing Series, presented by Buttkicker, and then tonight we're going to be getting a $15 award to the Hard Charger, sponsored by T-Berry Motorsports. So we've got a good night set up here as we've got a lot of drivers getting ready to go here tonight.
All right, folks, do want to apologize also. Having a little bit of technical difficulty here, trying to get it figured out. Having a little bit of issue with the overlay, so just give me 1 second. We'll have that taken care of. All right, it looks like qualifying is done right now. Like I said, I'm having a little bit of an issue with my overlay here, so I'm trying to get it taken care of, but we'll get it figured out here in just a moment. Just want to thank everybody for coming out to the Bluegrass World 100 here at Eldora. We've been looking really forward to this race all week, ever since it was announced. We're riding on board with that 19 of Aaron Smith right now as he's out on his qualifying lap. I don't know. Like, I honestly can't tell you why it's not.
So we're still working on the overlay issue, folks. Do apologize about that. Don't know why. It just is not working, but we'll be able to get that back. Hopefully, it's just usually we don't have this many cars, and we know SDK when we've used it for heat and everything like that in the dirt racing. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Every time we use the heat system to set our features, it really seems like SDK doesn't seem to like that, and now we have 55 cars in here. Yeah, that's we'll have to see. Maybe when we get into Heat 1, the overlay will straighten itself out. We'll just have to see. Chris is working on it, though, hard right now, trying to figure out why. Don't know why it is doing that, but we should get that straightened out. But right now, riding on board with CJ Mason, it looks like he is just driving around there. Lap number 4, just really trying to get the feel for this track. All right. So it looks like we are getting our field set here for heat number 1. It's going to be Davin Cardwell on that pole position in that number 70 late model here tonight, as Scott Fritz going to be sitting in that outside pole position P2. Matthew Selby, he is going to be lining up P3 with Seth Gibbs in that P4 spot. Brooks Trammell, P5, Travis Miller, P6. Aaron Owen is going to be P7 with Mike. Oh, that's a last name I've never seen before. Rapalai? Rapalai? Okay, just making sure I'm saying that right. Hopefully, I'm not butchering your last name, buddy. And we got Matthew, is that Moniak and CJ Mason rounding out your field. Maniac, man, I'm going to have to be cursed out by some mamas to get some last names right. All right, it looks like, Chris, did you get that Tigger issue fixed on the screen?
Yeah, I'm working on it right now. Trying to see where it went. It looks like it went down too far. There we go. Got it on the screen, so we are good to go.
All right, pace truck looks like it is getting ready to go off the track. And heat number one, oh, never mind. They're just really, they're really far off the pace truck, man. For a second there, I was like, oh, wait, they're about to go green. They're not even on the part of the track I thought they were. But hey, I don't know much about Eldora. There they go. As here we go, green, 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 green. These drivers are going heat number one. 10 laps to set the field. We'll see who the top three will transfer over to the feature as we are already getting out here. 3 wide, a little bit in the back of the field. 2 wide here. As you're going to see that bottom lane here at Eldora early, it seems like once these drivers really start to form out, that dirt really starts to get packed down, you're going to see them go up to that top lane a little bit as you see that number 70 of Davin Cardwell right now going to that top lane. And you see that 46 of Matthew Selby put into that inside, all the way down to that inside wall as these drivers 2 wide here, lap number 2. 8 to go this time by. We'll see who will be transferring over. Like we said, the top 3 from each heat will be transferred as we've got a close battle here. As it looks like Scott Fritz could gain off some opportunity if these boys make a little bit of contact here, Chris.
Yeah, Scott Fritz, we do know he's one of those dirt drivers in the league that is really good. So it's good to see Scott Fritz up here. Also, one of the drivers that put on this, so it's good to have Scott Fritz, put on the stuff for the league. For us to watch tonight. But yeah, it looks like Seth Gibbs also moving his way up, currently sitting in that 4th position. Travis Miller actually just moving his way.
Travis Miller, yeah, slide job coming. I was about to say, slide job looks like it was coming from that 22 of Travis Miller, the Canadian, joining us here tonight at Eldora. As it looks like Chris Selby, that 46 machine, and that really starting to work that 70s door here. You really do see some beating and banging in these pro late dirt models, and you're going to be seeing some of that tonight here as we are 4 to go this next time by. And that 46, former pro esports and NASCAR driver for Sewer Haas Racing. So he's got a little bit of experience behind that wheel. Looks like he's putting it to Davin, but Davin right now holding his ground. 3 to go this next time by as they are hitting the stripe right there. As that number 70 machine, bad fast in qualifying. Looks like he's got some good race pace right now as it seems like they might be coming up to lap a car here. Mike Rabelais, it looks like that might be him, or it could be that 55 of CJ Mason. Not sure. It looks like CJ Mason is around. As that 28 over Rabelais, yeah, the field's starting to catch him now. As you see that 70, he's got 2 more laps to do it. That 46 in the wall big time, but he's going to gather it back up.
Yeah, it's okay to tap that tail on the wall, but you don't want to see him dragging it. I was going to correct you on something earlier, Josh. You said you're going to see a lot of them drop the bottom limit. It's actually the final, but actually we'll hold on to that final lap here as Davin Cardwell is going to go around into turns number 1 and 2, going into 3 and 4 now. Diving into that inside lane. Checkered flag is out. Let's see if Davin can't hold on to it. You got Matthew Selby right behind him with Scott Fritz in 3rd.
So that will be your top 3 that transfer. Cardwell, Selby, and Fritz. Has a little bit of post-race contact there between Fritz and Cardwell. Probably not intentional, as you're going to see the field get checked up here. And just those guys on the outside. So yeah, that was a good clean first heat from these boys as they're going to get it woed up. And we're going to be getting heat 2 here going in just a moment. These dirt races, man, about on iRace, and they're fast, 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 fast. You go to the short track, man, you think, okay, yeah, this is a fast race here on iRace, and they keep them rolling, man. We get this track ready to go, and we're ready to go again as heat number 2 is going to be underway. 10 laps right here. Top 3 do transfer again to the feature as it's going to be Ryan Underwood, that number 30 machine, sitting on the pole position for heat number 2 with, Chris, is that Tanner Tomasi? Is that how you say that last name? Tomasi, huh? There's many ways to say many last names. So
yeah, we did try to have a Discord channel for all the names that were hard, but not a lot of them was in it. So a lot of these names not really understood. But you got Matt Grimm. Go ahead, Josh.
Yeah, Matt Grimm, that 91 machine, going to be sitting P3 here tonight. That 24 Rick and Morty car, that's Jeffrey West. He's going to be sitting P4 on that 2nd row. Scott Reed in the 73 machine, he's going to be lining up P5 with the 36 of Trent Cameron. He's going to be lining up P6. Matthew Catania, he is going to be lining up in that 118 machine P7 with Derek Husted. He's going to be lining up P8, Wyatt Brackett P9, and it looks like John Ruggiero Jr. is not gridded up yet. We'll see if that number 57 machine does grid. It looks like he isn't. So he is going to be not on the racetrack for this feature, it seems like. All right, so these boys going to be getting those tires warmed up here a little bit, you know, as they are getting out here to race in heat number 2. As it's going to be Tanner and Ryan bringing this field to the green here in just a moment. Chris, if you want to take the call for the green here, you're more than welcome.
All right, you see everybody coming around turn 4 right now. It's going to get ready to jump here in a second. Everybody's off. So it's going to be Ryan Underwood taking that big jump, getting out in front of that 7 of Tanner Tomasi with Matt Grimm going around just a little bit. Look at that. You got Tanner Tomasi on the inside, or Jeffrey West on the inside of that 24. Excuse me, the numbers are all switching around. I do apologize. It looks like
the 91 Matt Grimm. Jeffrey West in the wall. 24. Big wreck coming out of turn number 2.
Oh, caution, big wreck. Yeah.
Oh, he is on top of the 01 machine of Derek Husted. Brent Cameron looks like he is involved as well. That 24 Jeffrey West loose coming out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. And we're going to have a caution out here at lap number 2. See that Jeffrey West machine getting the wall right there. He's doing everything he can.
Yeah, just ride that top lane, got in the wall just a little bit, slowed him up, and then you see the carnage there.
Man, that 24 machine on top of the 01. So that's unfortunate for Jeffrey West here in heat number 2, man. He's really going to have to fight back if he wants to try to make anything out of this, but he's got a lot of fast race cars out in front of him. Looks like he just got a little bit too over-ambitious going into the turn. He's got that right rear up on the wall, sucked him in, and you saw he kind of got ran over from that pace just being slowed down exponentially. Not a lot of these guys able to see, you know, that car just in front of them instantly coming to almost a, you know, what seems like a dead stop to them when you're at full speed in the turn. So unfortunately for him, he's going to get called up, and unfortunately for Derek Husted, man, he just had a race car basically right on top of his roof and do a little 50-50 grind.
Yes, thanks everybody for coming out here to the Bluegrass World 100, the first one that we've put together. And this is actually Josh's and I's second or third dirt race to call, so really interesting as the 46 gets off to a good jump there. Or, excuse me, the 30 of Ryan Underwood. That's where I'm getting confused. There's a bunch of numbers.
46. He's the 46 in the race, yeah. Whoa, big slide job coming out of turn number 2.
Yeah, Tanner.
It's not going to pick for that Tanner Tomasi number 09. Tomasi, sorry. That Tomasi sounds way better, Chris. I think I said that completely wrong. So I'm just going to shut up and let you say his last name.
Yeah, it's, we have a difficult last name to say, so you know, Kiwis is not an easy name to say whenever you see it. But yeah, we know how it is. Sorry about that, guys. But Ryan Underwood getting out to a really good jump here. Tanner Tomasi falling back just a little bit to in that second place position. But Brent Cameron, you know, one of those guys that got involved in that wreck just a second ago, still in this, moved up to third place. Scott Reed right behind him in that 73 machine with Matt Grimm on that inside lane. Look at him taking it all the way down there to the bottom.
Yeah, that 91 machine coming, 5 to go this next time by. This is where you got to try to make those moves if you're one of those drivers that need to get yourself into the feature here. You got to be in that top 3 position. Trent Cameron definitely on the bubble. He's got a lot of hungry drivers behind him. 1/10 is the gap from that 73 is Scott Reed, and he's going to be defending his positions for what feels like the rest of the track here tonight. the rest of the field, excuse me. Here he goes. Scott Reed going to dive it low in that 73 machine, all the way down to that inside wall, as you're going to see him come out. It's too wide here with that 36. 36 in that outside lane, just carrying the momentum. And now the 91, Matt Grimm, he's going to dive into the inside lane. 3 laps to go this next time by, or 2 laps, excuse me, to go this next time by. As you see that 73 a little bit into the wall now, that 91 making it stick. But that 73 coming back to the 91, we might see some contact out of turn 4 there. But it looks like battle for the lead. Ryan Underwood still 6/10 gap out from that Tanner Thomas I number 7 machine, or excuse me, 09 machine, as he's rolling 2nd place right now. Tomasi. I can't think of that last name. I say it wrong every time, my bad. A slide job coming from the 73 is Scott Reed. Here comes Brent Cameron back. White flag this time by. This is racing for that final transfer position in that 3rd place spot. As it looks like Ryan Underwood might come up here and grab this win. As you see, for this final position off of turn number 4, it's going to be that 73 of Scott Reed and Brent Cameron battling.
Yeah, as it looks like Scott Reed walked away with that finish according to my timing. So, sorry, I was looking at the chat for a second. I do apologize, but it looks like we've got that heat done, and we're going into our 3rd heat here.
Yeah, Chris, we're going to go ahead and talk to heat winner number 1 and our pole sitter here tonight, Davin Cardwell, and have a word with him and see what he's got to say about the track here tonight. Davin, this is Chris and Josh up at the Bluegrass booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, you picked up the pole position in qualifying and the heat number 1 win. So you're looking very fast here tonight. Give the fans a little bit of knowledge here after your little 10-lap stint there, and how the track's feeling, how you think you're going to be successful here tonight going into the Bluegrass World 100.
Yeah, we was pretty fast there in qualifying, and kind of missed the redraw there for the starting 6th now in the feature. But we'll take it, and we was pretty fast there. Just the track was kind of not worrying there, and it was just kind of a 1 lane, but we'll take it, and we just got to keep on going and just finish this 100-lapper in first.
Heck yeah, man. Well, you looked really strong, not only in qualifying, but in that heat number 1. We're excited to see when you start out number 6, or in that 6th position from the feature, and excited to see you get rolling. But we're going to go ahead and let you get back out of here, buddy. Get back set up, as we're about to get heat number 3 rolling. But Davin, good talking to you, buddy, and good luck in the feature here tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, man. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and get into heat number 2, or heat number 3, excuse me. We'll interview heat number 2 winner in just a moment, but right now we are going to get to heat number 3, as it's going to be Dylan Yeager in that 1st position, Jesse Wall 2nd, with Jonathan Coombs in 3rd, Tyler Berry 4th, and it's going to be Lance Heinberger in that 5th position, Alex Huffman 6th, with Aaron Smith the 2nd lining up P7, Robbie Milburn in that 8th position, and Justin Winters in P9. And it looked like Cole Henriksen was supposed to be in this heat, but he did not get up. Henriksen, man. I'm so bad at last names when they're like right on the spot, so I'm just gonna, stop trying.
Yeah, as it looks like the pace car is getting ready to go out. Pace truck, excuse me, the 17 of Dylan Yeager going to get off to a good jump. Jesse Wall going to fall back into that 2nd position. A driver that we know all about, Josh, that 87, Jonathan Coombs, and that Team Sparkle Unicorn.
Oh yes, sir.
Modified.
Yeah, we had the pleasure of calling Jonathan and driving with Jonathan in another league, and it looks like he's already out to a fast start. Slide job on that number 52 of Jesse Wall. Jonathan Coombs definitely wanting to set himself up, but the violator into the wall right there early. Coombs, he's going to be bouncing off. He's going to have that T-Berry Motorsports and Tyler Berry all over the back bumper here going into turn number 2.
Yeah, you see that that car of Tyler Berry driving down.
Contact.
Whoa, 87 going to dive down in on that inside of Tyler Berry, but it looks like he's going to make it. Whoa,
contact again between him and the 9.
Yeah, Tyler Berry.
That's Alex Huffman. Isn't it? No, that's not Alex Huffman. Excuse me.
That would be the 51 of Lance
Heinberger.
Yeah.
Yeah, so apologize if we get some names wrong here early. A lot of guys in a lot of different cars out there. Not everybody driving in this is clearly in, the Bluegrass League. Just a lot of guys saw it through the Facebook ad, signed up. And so we've got a lot of different names out here. Not everybody in unison with the numbers. So if we do get in a couple names wrong here and there, we do apologize. And we'll correct ourselves once we get back on top of it.
Yeah, but it looks like that 17 of Dylan Yeager, he's doing a really good job jumping out to the lead. Already got almost a 2-second gap on that 2nd place position of Jesse Wall.
All right, and while we have about 5 laps to go, we'll let you continue watching the race, but we're going to bring in Ryan Underwood, have a word with that driver that won heat number 2. Ryan, this is Chris and Josh up at the Bluegrass booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, while we're got heat number 3 underway, thought we'd bring you in right quick and just have a quick word with you. We saw you go out there, put on a good show in heat number 2. Decent little qualifying run from you as well. A little bit of contact right there. But, man, how was it feeling picking up that heat win? And how you feeling going into the feature here as we go to the Blue 100 as we are under caution here at heat number 3?
I think I got a good car going into the race. During the practice, we were really fast, and that track reset really hurt me. I knew there was going to be an invert. I tried to play the invert, and I overestimated the people we were running against. Qualified second. Not too bad, though. Showed good pace in qualifying, so we were able to carry it on through the heat, and hopefully we could finish top 3 in the race and bring home a win also.
Yeah, man, we're excited to see all you guys get out here and run. Know a lot of these names not too familiar with. So Ryan, it's going to be a pleasure to watch you race out here on Eldora tonight, man. And again, congratulations for picking up the win in Heat 2. And we're very excited to see what you got for these boys out here in the feature race. So go get them, and we'll see what you got.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. You have a good night, man. All right, and that was Ryan Underwood. You hear it from him, man. A lot of these guys seem like they were saying they felt really confident going in. You heard Davin say that as well. The invert got him. He's going to be lining up P6. But, you know, a couple of these guys, man, coming into tonight maybe just thought, oh, yeah, this is me, baby. I got this. Dirt track racing. Oh, I'm that's me. I got this. And, you know, you get in here, you get a lot of good drivers, it seems like, here tonight, man. We have got drivers that, you know, obviously some names I'm not going to know of, but, you know, it's fun to see drivers like Coombs that, you know, we got a couple guys mixed up in it. Alex Huffman. We got some, you know, some other drivers from, you know, probably, you know, that don't even run like the asphalt ovals like me and Chris are used to. Some of these guys probably purely dirt guys, and that's what I'm gonna love tonight. Gonna get to see a lot of good racing, and it is gonna be it's gonna be fun to see what these boys got for us in these rest of these heats as we are under caution here. Should be going back to green here in just a moment as Dylan Yeager and our Yeager, how do you say his last name? Sorry if I am saying that, mispronouncing that, but Jonathan Coombs not going to get off to the greatest start on that outside lane, but it looks like he is going to hold off that 52 at Jesse Wall, maybe, as that 52 going to get to that inside lane here. We'll see if he does get that slide job clear. They're going to be too wide here, though. 2 laps to go as they're going to come to the white flag this next time by.
Yeah, you see Jonathan Coombs taking that high line, and Jesse Wall in that 52 taking that low line.
That's not what he needs.
Yeah, you see that 87 getting into the wall. That is not what he needs indeed. Last lap.
Jonathan Coombs doesn't need to overshoot himself, though. He's still in.
Driving it in.
Woo! Coombs going to get that second place. Good little battle there between Jonathan Coombs and Jesse Wall as Dylan at Yeager, that 17 machine, he is going to pick up the heat number 3 win. We'll see if we can have a word with him. Not sure if every driver going to come into the staging area. We know, like we said, a lot of different drivers in here, different, you know, not everybody used to this league or maybe used to this Discord. So, you know, we'll just have to see if we get an interview with everybody. And if we do, heck yeah. And if not, hey, we'll just, we'll have to see him win it in the race, you know, see if they get that post-race interview going as he. Yep. And there he is. All right, Dylan, this is Chris and Josh up at the Bluegrass booth. Before we continue, buddy, first I got to ask you how you say your last name. And second, I got to say, good job on winning heat number 3, man. And you look pretty good out there tonight.
Thank you. It's pronounced Yeager.
Okay, I was saying it right. Heck yeah. All right, man. You picked up that heat number 3 win. Got a little bit of contact from the boys back behind you. So going into the feature tonight, how are you expecting this track to change? You know, we got a lot of changing conditions out here on the dirt oval. So what are you taking into the feature tonight, and what'd you learn from that heat race right there that maybe you think you can take up into the feature and try to get out to the end of the lead early?
I'm kind of hoping that it just doesn't become a one-line parader on the top. Eldora usually has a bit of a tendency on iRacing to do that. So I'm hoping that we get multiple lines here in the feature and I can kind of move around. You know, we'll have a good starting spot. I believe I'm going to start 3rd. So we're in a good spot here. Just got to be smart and run a good race and keep my car clean. Hopefully we can end up at the end of the night in victory lane.
Heck yeah, man. Well, you picked up that heat win. Going to be excited to see you go into the feature. All you guys that are putting down some solid race pace out there. It's going to be fun. I know you boys are going to be competitive out on the dirt. And again, Dylan, congratulations on that heat win. We're excited to see you go forward into the feature.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Hopefully we can put on a show for you boys.
Heck yeah, man. That's what we're waiting for. So again, good luck, man.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy. And that was Dylan. And I finally said somebody's last name right, Yeager. So he picked up heat. Number 3 win is heat 4, already off to a big old battle. Dylan Hauser, big move, as he is going to go in the front of that 49 of Adam Sturgill. As Sturgill going to come back on that inside lane. A little bit of a crossover to that 2 machine. As you see that 18 of Logan Romney rolling in that 3rd position. The final transfer spot here in heat number 4. As, yes, top 3. If you're just now joining us, do transfer from each heat. So we will be seeing these top 3 drivers battling out. But if you are just now joining us for the Bluegrass World 100, we do say thank you and welcome to the show, as heat number 4 has just gotten underway. 4 laps into it, as we've seen a couple fast drivers already set some really blazing race pace in the features, or in the heats, excuse me. And we're going to be seeing some good racing here tonight. And Sturgill, excuse me, I said Sturgill, but it is Adam Sturgill as that number 49 machine currently sitting in 2nd. I'm hearing wrecking on the back straightaway. It sounded like, unless we had a little bit of contact, there is caution out, lap number 5. So it's that 615 machine of Cameron Nastasi. I'm going to assume that's how you say that. That's, whew, like you said, man. Oh, it looks like a little bit of frustration. Just slamming it back up into that wall. Definitely when you get spun at a track like Eldora, it's one of those things that you just, whew, I bet a lot of heat going in these boys' cockpits tonight. We'll see what happened here. Looks like a little bit of just, oh yeah.
Looks like a little bit of drifting up there from that 615 into that
that 03 of Matt DeRitter,
yeah.
So yeah. We should be getting back to green flag racing here in just a moment. It's going to be Dylan Hauser, Adam Sturgill bringing us to the green flag here in just a moment. Hunter Heck, he's got himself sitting up in 3rd place, so moved himself up through the field just a little bit. Got himself in that final transfer spot at the moment. But we'll see what Logan Romney and company have to say about this as we get back to green flag racing here. That 20 machine, Dylan Hauser, big send into turn number 1 as we're 3 wide coming out of turn number 2.
Yeah, you see, whoa, somebody up there in the wall there. Say that's the 49.
Oh, 49, yeah, looks like he almost just got a little bit loose, but he's going to gather it back up. These boys really sawing on that wheel here tonight, it seems like.
Yeah, you got Hunter Heck in that 85 machine. He is sitting in that middle. You saw him all over the back bumper there of that 7 machine just a second ago. Woo, just getting all down inside that bottom lane. See the 3 back there also, the 03 of Matt DeRitter. Driving that inside lane. So it looks like we got 3 wide racing here going into the turn, but it looks like Dylan Hauser, he's doing a really good job just kind of pacing himself, running that line up on that top, and he is doing a really good job driving away from Logan Romney and company. As you see back here, second on back, starting to get a really big battle going on as we've got 2 laps to go here in this stage.
15.94 is what Dylan Hauser just set that last lap by when he came to grab the stripe to hit lap number 9. So he's got some good race pace, man. Only about 2/10 off the pole qualifying position from Davin earlier. So, a little bit of contact here as we are hitting lap number 10. The 85, big send, Hunter Heck, he was right there on that transfer spot. Looks like he might not hit it. As that 49 machine, he's going to have to hold on to that final transfer spot here. Looks like Dylan Hauser, Logan Romney, and Adam Sturgill. Whoa! As the checker flag has waved, Dylan Hauser going to pick up that win. Logan Romney and Adam Sturgill all going to transfer to the feature. So we'll see if we get a word with Dylan Hauser, and we do. He has just joined, and we will see what Dylan has to say after that heat win. Oh, he's in the driver's meeting channel. I can't move out of the driver's meeting channel. Give me 1 second. Thank you. All right, and Dylan, this is Chris and Josh, Bluegrass booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. You just ran a 15.9 in that session right there, running some pretty good, consistent, fast laps, Dylan. Looked like you had the pretty much that heat under control, fastest car out there by a country mile for a moment. And Dylan, how are you taking that going into the feature? We know the track changes, the track conditions going to change, and how's that race car feeling under you? How are you feeling going into the feature tonight?
I think we'll be pretty good. I'm one of the best here at Eldora. We just got to keep the car underneath us for 100 laps. The slicker it gets, the better I'll be. If it's up on the wheel, we'll be good. I think we got a pretty good shot at this one, but the 100 lapper, anything can happen. We just got to stay clean and stay up front.
Yes, sir. Consistency is the name of the game, it seems like, here at Eldora. Well, hey, Dylan, you did really good out there in heat number 4, man. Set a really fast blazing lap time for all the sessions so far, and we're looking forward to seeing you in the feature, man, and what you got. And good luck going into that tonight, and hopefully we'll be talking to you later.
Yep, see it. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir, man. You have a good night. All right, and that was Dylan Hauser, your heat number 4 winner. As it looks like we are about to get to green flag racing here, as the 53 of Ethan Toter and Damien Kiefer going to get us off to the green flag. Looks like Jaden Krause already with a big move early, going to move himself up into second.
Yeah, I was talking to some of the drivers before the race. They were saying that that bottom lane is going to it's not going to be really much of a factor right now until it starts until that top lane dries out, and then you're going to see everybody start
Whoa,
moving their way down.
wrecking! Jaden Krause around. Oh, big trouble. This is going to be our biggest wreck in the heat race.
Yeah, we're riding on board here with that 53 machine. You see him get spin around. Oh, and then just that 7 machine not having anywhere to go. Just driving into
That
that
23
corner.
is jacked up, man. That car is broke. Unfortunate for Ethan. Started P2, and at the end of lap 1, he's got a wrecked race car. He's just trying to see if he can finish his feature, probably. Or this heat, excuse me. As here at lap number 2, which laps do not count under caution here on the dirt, as we'll see that 0 machine. Damien Kiefer pulling us around here with that 0 machine of Jaden Krause. Excuse me, the 38 of Damien Kiefer with the 0 of Jaden Krause.
Whoa, did you see a big jump out there? Yeah, it looks like they're going to go ahead and throw the caution flag on that one again. It looks like somebody got off to a really big jump there. So don't have a marker. We're going to go back here and see what happened. Say it was yeah, the 13 of Jaden Krause, or the 00 Jaden Krause. It looked like he started going before the flag was thrown, so they went ahead and threw the caution out there. It looks like he jumped the start. We're under caution here again.
Ooh, a little bit of spiciness already.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Looks like
Well, I mean, I'm just going to say it. If you're here for Jaden Krause, he just got removed because he was trying to spin another driver under caution down the back straightaway after told that we do not clear black flags. So, sorry about it. If you're here for the 00 machine, but hey, when you can't play fair, you can't play at all, I guess. So, we'll go back to green here in just a moment. As it's going to be Damien Kiefer, Chance Carr, going to be bringing us to the green here.
Looks like everybody got off to a good start, though. Damien Kiefer doing a really good job holding that outside lane. Let's see if Chance Carr can make a move on that inside. That 2 riding that bottom line. Look at him. All the way down there on that bottom. But that 38 of Damien Kiefer, he is not letting that top lane go. Doing a lot of momentum on that outside. Back behind him, look at that. John Kinder moving up into that 3rd place position with Daniel Osborne right behind him. John Kinder, one of our Bluegrass boys, currently sitting in that 3rd place position.
Bender, Kinder, caution out here at lap number 5. Let's see what did happen. Looks like Cole Wallace and Brandon Latshaw did make a little bit of contact right there.
Yeah, it just looks like same place, same time for those 2 vehicles, and you're going to see that that 41 go around off of that front bumper.
As Damien Kiefer still going to be your leader here at lap number 5 of heat number 5. We've got one more heat after this. And then we'll have your C main, B main, and A main. And then transfer over into your feature. So you've got a couple more races to go here before we get to the main event. But right now, we're having a lot of fun up here in the booth. We're seeing a lot of guys get out here and run some really fast lines. And I'm very excited to see if Fender Bender Kinder right here in that 21 machine has got anything for these boys up here.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting thing to see. I do love watching new racing and all kinds of racing. I just love watching racing in general. So it's a lot of fun to sit out here and watch these guys throw down on the dirt track of Eldora, because I do know that I've driven here a couple of times in the sim, and whoo, it's a handful at this track.
As we're going to get back to green flag racing here, Damien Kiefer, Chance Carr, that 21 of John Kinder on the inside lane, as it looks like Daniel Osborne going to roll it to the outside. You see the 34, the 23, who's still out there after that accident, man. He's just trying to nurse that thing to the end of this heat race. As you see that to a Chance Carr now coming back, and Damien Kiefer here, lap number 6, hitting lap number 7. We've got 4 laps to go. As we'll see if we make it caution-free here for the rest of this heat number 6, or heat number 5, excuse me. Oh, yeah, that thing is broke, man. I feel bad for that 23 machine.
Yeah, that 53 machine definitely has seen better days.
Oh, wrecking on the backstretch. Somebody hit the wall.
Damien Kiefer doing a really good job staying out in the lead here. He's got that
Chance Carr, though, man, he's putting on some pressure here, coming to the white flag.
Yeah, I was about to say that that 50 machine of Chance Carr doing a really good job of running that line. Starting to catch that 38 machine, but it doesn't look like he may have anything to do unless he's got, yeah, it looks like he just got into the wall there. The 2nd place position looks like he's falling back just a little bit now. Trying to ride it as much as he can, but it looks like Damien Kiefer's going to walk away with that stage win.
So Damien Kiefer going to pick up heat number 5 win. Chance Carr going to be 2nd with John Kinder, 3rd place. Those are going to be your 3 drivers that transfer over. Fender Bender Kinder. If you're not sure who John Kinder is, go look up the Suzuka Hill Special. Just wait a couple laps. You'll see him in the gravel trap in an all-white 09 unsponsored Ford Taurus. That is John Kinder. So we're going to go ahead and bring in Damien Kiefer. Have a word with that heat number 5 winner. Damien Kiefer, this is Chris and Josh up at the Bluegrass booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir. I got a copy.
Man, you looked pretty strong right there in heat number 5 per the cautions. You know, we had a couple little accidents right there behind you, but other than that, man, you were looking very fast out there in heat number 5. You set the speed, had a little bit of a, you know, pressure there towards the end, but it seems like you managed it pretty well. And that race car looked fast on that high line. How you feeling going into the feature? What do you think you learned from that heat that's going to transfer over for you? Not only you transferring over, but transfer over in that cockpit that's going to help you get that advantage going into the feature here tonight.
I think what's going to help me out, we hit the invert perfect there. I'll start front row outside in the feature. Just that slider line and being super consistent up top. Eldora is always fast on the high side, and the slider line in 1 and 2 is pretty dominant. But that's kind of what I learned. Just those yellows it's just part of racing, but it's just difficult to start getting in your groove. And finally got my groove in that last 2 or 3 laps and started to pull away from Chance. But I'll take it. Starting P2 in the feature with a lot of good guys here, and I'm looking forward to the feature.
Yeah, man. Well, we're looking forward to see you start on that outside pole. It's going to be interesting to see. Like we said to everybody tonight, these are all new faces to us, and we're excited to see you boys get out there and get up on that wheel. You are going to put on one hell of a show, I'm sure, and excited to see you race here tonight in the Bluegrass World 100, man. Congratulations on that Heat 1. We'll be seeing you shortly.
Thank you. See you then.
All right, see you, Damien. All right, and that was Damien Kiefer. Going to be starting outside pole as we're under green here. You saw a little bit of contact early, and these boys are still rubbing. As that number 4, Brandon Stuller, I don't know how to say that last name. That 4 machine out in the lead is a 37. Stuller as Logan Rourke. He's going to be coming to that inside lane of that 37. Here comes Austin Hunter as Drew Layton. He's also going to be in that 4th spot. Big bunch up here. It seems like heat number 6. We've got a lot of competition for this lead, Chris. Oh, and look at that, the 4 a little bit out of sync. Here comes that 8, Austin Hunter to the inside. He's going to slide job all the way up into 1st place. He is going to come back, and he is going to get the lead here on that number 4 machine of Stuller. But Stuller to the inside lane now, going to do the same thing on the other side of the racetrack. But big momentum. Here comes the 8 around. He's going to take the lead. Contact on the front straightaway. They're going to keep it under control. 6 laps to go.
Yeah, we see all of them running that high lane now. It looks like everybody's starting to pick up a lot of speed on that high line. Whoa, as you see everybody getting a little sideways there. Whoa, look at Drew Layton getting really sideways into the side. Oh,
that's going to be a wreck. Paulson's out. 13. That's going to be a lot of damage right there. Jordan Van Westen, Drew Layton. Looks like Seth Hertz might have been involved in that as well. Yes, indeed. Oh, that 13 machine's got a broken tie rod. That front end is all out of sorts. Definitely that 13 machine probably not going to be able to finish this race. You see, it looks like he's trying to drive straight. I don't know. He might be able to 3-wheel it like a super truck. He's testing her out. He's saying, all right, we might be able to go with it. As we go back and check the replay here, you see that 024, Drew Layton, just all out of sorts. That 88, Corby Daniels. They're going to make some contact, and that's going to collect just all these boys right here. The 13 is Seth Hurst. As you're going to see everybody getting swowed up here. That's going to, be our caution here, number 1. Lap number 6 and heat number 6. So.
Yeah, another one of those Team Sparkle Unicorn drivers out here on the track.
Oh, I just realized Matthew Fitz, man.
Yeah, Matthew Fitz is in the race. So Matthew Fitz, Team Sparkle Unicorn out here, El Capitan.
You know, I gotta give Matthew my typical, joke, because I feel like that's what every time I do. Every time me and Matthew talk, we talk about how bad we both are at iRacing sometimes. And Matthew, at least you're gonna get a top 10 in this. I mean, that's good to look forward to. No matter what happens here tonight, you're getting a top 10 in heat number 6, baby. Nah, I'm just kidding. I love Matthew, man. Another one of those drivers from that me and Chris have had the pleasure to race with in trucks, man. It's good to see him out here expanding his horizons. I never knew that Fitz drove dirt, man. I'm going to have to talk to him about that now. Yeah, they are single file for this restart.
Yeah, so it looks like a single file for this restart. Austin Hunter going to get out to a good jump there, riding that top lane. Decided he didn't want to be down on that bottom, but look at that. Whoa, 45 Jamie Porter.
Yeah, Jamie Porter.
Yeah, doing a really good job running that bottom lane. Like I heard earlier, they said it's either going to be top lane or bottom lane. Looks like it's both right now. But they said once you get into that...
Brandon Stuhler, he's coming to that middle lane now. He's going to make it 3 wide if he gets a little bit of momentum under him. And behind them, Matthew Fitz, Logan Rourke, they're battling for that 4th and 5th position. Matthew just a hair off from getting up there with his teammate, transferring over into the feature. We'll see if Fitz can do it. But right now, it's looking like it's all Austin Hunter up in the lead as he's got Jamie Porter rolling to that inside lane here at lap number 9. Coming to lap number 10 this next time by. We've got 1.5 laps of racing left to go.
Yeah, you see that 45 of Jamie Porter doing a really good job trying to tuck it up on that inside, on that bottom lane. But doesn't look like he's going to carry the momentum out of the turn. Looks like he's going to try to dive it in again. It doesn't look like he's going to have the momentum. It looks like that top lane is just a little more dominant than that bottom lane right now. Yeah, you see the 45.
Whoa, 45, big drive in from James. Whoa, Brandon Stuhler just disappeared. Please don't tell me he just DC'd. Okay. Woo, he blinked back. I was about to say, man, if Stuhler just lost his feature right there because of a desync, but it looks like, unfortunately for Matthew Fitz, he's not going to transfer over. As we're going to get C main underway, 25 laps, 16 laps. As 4 of your drivers will transfer over to the feature, it's going to be Seth Gibbs on the pole for, as it looks like Austin Hunter is ready. We're going to go ahead and bring in or do you want to bring him in as we get to go in green here? We can bring him in as we get to go in green. As Seth Gibbs going to pick up the pole here for the C main. Tyler Berry in second with Brandon Latshaw in third, Travis Miller fourth with Alex Huffman fifth, Daniel Osborne 6th with Brooks Trammell in that 7th spot. Robbie Milburn 8th. Devin Staley 9th. Aaron Owen 10th with Lance Heinberger in that 11th spot. Ethan Toadbetter going to get a second chance at it. He's going to be lining up in that 12th spot. As, man, they're starting to go all over the field. Matthew Moniak's going to be lined up in that 13th position. Justin Winters in that 14th spot with Mike Rapala in 14th. Cole Wallace in that 15th spot with, why is it not showing me where 16th is? I'm confused now. I think I messed up.
Yeah, 16th. 16th is going to be Cole Wallace with Aaron Smith in 17th, CJ Mason in 18th, Jaden Krause in 19th, and Cole Hendrickson is going to be in 20th, but it does not look like they are on the track.
Well, Jaden got removed from the last session.
Oh yeah, you are right. Yeah, a lot of the timing going on, guys. Sorry, we're not normally used to dirt on SDK. It's going all over the place. So, whew.
All right, well, we're gonna go ahead. Sorry, Chris, didn't mean to cut you off there. We're gonna go ahead as we're getting to green here. Bring in Austin Hunter, winner of heat number 6. Have a word with that Austin Hunter camp and see what he's got to say about that heat win. Austin Hunter, Chris, and Josh up here in the Bluegrass booth. You got a copy, man?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, you look good there in heat number 6 as you picked up the win. Going to get yourself transferred over into the feature here tonight. As I've been saying it to almost every driver, what do you think going into the feature is going to be the biggest change, man? We know 10 laps, getting out there just digging, that's kind of a little bit of a warm-up. But trying to go out here for 100 laps, as we're seeing the field just spread all out here in this heat, or this C main right here. How are you feeling like you're going to get an advantage going into the feature from what you gained on the track? And what do you think the track's going to do that, maybe works in your favor and doesn't work in your favor here tonight?
Well, I noticed that they're inverting 6, so I'll be starting pole of the feature. I think that right there is a little bit of an advantage because I'll get to kind of move around. If I get the jump, I'll be able to move around and see what lines is better. But I think the track's going to change quite a bit. I mean, it's going to be pretty slick. Hopefully it just doesn't get topside dominant where it's one lane. Hopefully we can move around this place.
That's what we were hearing earlier is we're wanting to see some multi-groove racing, man. But it looks like you got a good starting spot. Like you said, we did invert the top 6. You're going to be starting on that pole position here tonight for the Bluegrass World 100, man. And I just got to say congratulations to you picking up that Heat 6 win and setting yourself on the pole here tonight. And good luck going in tonight, man. We'll be looking for that Austin Hunter machine early.
All right, man. Thanks.
Thank you, man. All right, as we're going to go back to the replay, see what brought us out under caution as we were having a word with your stage winner. Looks like that 99 machine, Matthew Moniak, he's going to be sitting up there. Who is that? That's the number 2 machine? Is that who that says? Or 7, excuse me. That's the 7 machine. Not sure who that is. Like we said, these numbers all over the place right now. Your SDK is telling us their one number, so whatever their actual default iRacing number is one thing. And then they've got their, you know, some of these guys, a lot of these guys, as you see, running those custom trading paints numbers. And that's usually what they're running maybe in their league or whatever. You see we got 2 number 22s there on the inside row. So that was the 99 and the 7. So, yeah, that is your 2 cars that were involved in that caution. As we're going to be getting back to green flag racing here in just a moment. Lap number 4 out of 16 laps here for this C main. As your top 4 will transfer over to the feature.
Yeah, and if you kind of want to get an idea of what I'm talking about, how the numbers are going all crazy, if you notice whenever everything starts switching around on the tower here, whew, that's what starts confusing you, because numbers start going everywhere, and you're like, whoa, wait, what's going on? So yeah, this dirt racing, woo.
Green flag back out. Seth Gibbs going to be bringing the field back to green. Tyler Berry in that 500 machine going to be sitting in that second spot right now as he's going to roll himself to that outside lane. He's going to have that number 23 of Travis Miller to his inside, as that 22 of Brooks Trammell, 33 of Brayton Lanshaw, and I'm not sure who that other 23 is. That's the 53, excuse me. Just showing 23 on his card. That is Ethan. Yeah, that's Ethan. Looks like Justin Winters is around that 9 machine wrecking. As we are back under caution here, lap number 6. Ooh, big damage to that 9 machine.
Yeah, we know if Sarah Mays is watching right now, she's probably screaming at the TV. All right, we're going to go back on board here with that number 9, see what actually happened. This might actually have been before. Yeah, it was before, excuse me. We're going to go back and see it here. See, Justin Winters riding that outside lane, probably gets up into the, let's see. That little burn there. Oh, he just gets down into that slick spot and the back end goes around. Oh, good dodge there from everybody getting around him. So not a lot of damage to that 9, just hit that wall, got a little bit of damage, and, oh, okay, I say that, but the whole right side of the car is destroyed, so I take that back. But yeah, I just want to thank everybody coming out to the first Bluegrass World 100 here at Eldora. We're excited to have all these drivers out here that we don't normally see, we don't normally get to call. So do apologize. We tried to get some names pronounced and everything, but if we say your name wrong, I'm so sorry. You know, like I said, our last name has been butchered our entire life, so you know we're kind of used to it. So if we do say a name wrong, do apologize. But hey, if you can, throw it out in chat, and I'll see if I can see it and correct it that way. It looks like the green flag's getting ready to come back out here. We've got 11 laps to go. 11 laps to go. We Seth Gibbs on that inside with Tyler Berry on that 500 machine on the outside. Got Brooks Trammell in third with Travis Miller in fourth. Let's see if that 5 machine can get off to a good jump. Seth Gibbs does, so he's going to jump out into the lead here. Tyler Berry's going to fall back just a little bit. Travis Miller moving his way up into that 3rd position, so he's going to get around Brooks Trammell. Looks like Brooks Trammell going to ride that outside lane just a little bit. We see that 53, Ethan Todeter, I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Looks like we've got another caution out. Go back on board here. Let's see. Oh, you see it right there.
Big stack up on the inside lane, yeah.
Yeah, you just see a really big stack up and not a lot of place to go. You know, they're trying to jump that start and get going really quickly and just get into that inside groove and kind of get slowed up just a little bit. It grabs it, slows down, everybody goes into the wall, and then there you go. You see what happens. Brooks Trammell doing his best Houdini impersonation, as Josh likes to say, disappearing, coming back. His green flag's back out. Seth Gibbs going to get out to a good jump there. Travis Miller going to fall in behind him. Whoa, as you see Travis Miller riding that inside lane. Whoa, look at that. Ethan Toner doing a good job following that inside lane. Whoa, it looks like he's going to get, whoa, we got a big wreck going on. You see Tyler Berry.
That's unfortunate for Tyler Berry, man.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna go over on his roof there. So we're under the 4th caution here tonight. We're gonna go back and see if I can get. There's a lot of timing markers coming up here. It looks like it was between Brooks Trammell and Tyler Berry. We'll yeah, you see that was whenever he was getting down there. I was calling that out as happening. Whoa, he just slid down the track, gets into the back of that 53 machine, and then he's gonna turn.
And look at this ride. Look at this ride Tyler Berry's gonna take.
I don't think it's supposed to look that way. It's unfortunate there for that 500 machine to Tyler Berry, excuse me. It's unfortunate for that 500 machine. Probably not going to be able to finish it out here tonight, so.
Yeah, it looks like the caution has been extended by a lap, so we'll be getting back here in just a moment. But Seth Gibbs, man, currently still sitting out in the lead. That's where he started this C main. He stayed out there for the moment. Granted, he has had a lot of race cars behind him, just kind of kamikaze and attacking each other. But we'll see if these boys can keep it green here. We still got a lot of good race cars out here. Still got a good chunk of laps to go. 8 laps, 9 laps to go. This could still be anybody's race here up front. Seth Gibbs definitely not in the clear here, as the top 4 from your C and B main, they're going to transfer over into the feature, excuse me. As we should be getting back to green here. It's getting double stacked back up. Seth Gibbs, Travis Miller, they're going to be bringing us to the green here as we roll into turn number 3. As that pace truck going to be ready to turn left here in just a moment. As we'll see Seth Gibbs pull it through turns number 3 and 4. And they'll get on the loud pedal here in just a moment. Green, green, green. Get back to racing, driver. Now they're wrecking out of 2.
Looks like the 28 of Mike Rappelai going to go upside down as well. So unfortunate for that 28. We'll go back and see if we can see what happened with him. It looks like you see the 44 there getting turned just a little bit. Whoa, the 28 just kind of flipped over. Just kind of stopped and flipped over. That was a wild ride there for that 28.
As we're under caution here, lap number 10. It'll be 7 laps to go when we get back, 6 laps to go. As it's still that number 11 machine of Seth Gibbs in the lead. He hasn't had really the opportunity to defend that position, as he's gotten out there, gotten a good start, and then it's just been back to caution, it seems like, every lap almost. And what I got to say here is you got to be very glad if you finish in the top 3 of one of those heat races and not have to go into the C main or B main here fighting a second chance. It's definitely probably thinking now, man, I am so glad I made it in my heat race, if you definitely made it in your heat race.
Yeah, so Facebook, YouTube, let us know you're out there watching. Let us know what drivers you're going for. We'll give you a shout out in the stream. Let your drivers know that you're watching out there from the Facebook and YouTube platforms. So just like I said, give us a shout out in the chat and let us know who you're watching, and we'll let them know. His green flag's out. Whoa,
Contact, Seth Gibbs.
Yeah, Seth Gibbs getting bumped there just a little bit. Whoa, Seth Gibbs cutting that. Whoa, it looks like they got a little contact as well. But it looks like they're going to
That's going
straighten
to
it.
stack the field up. Oh, man. They're going to be 4 wide here in the 3 for a second. Oh, this is getting hairy, man.
Yeah, as you see the 23 there, Travis Miller, he's riding that inside lane.
Look at Lance Heinberger, man, that 9 machine running that high lane, but into the wall down the back straightaway. Man, these boys are digging.
Yeah,
the top 4 advance, and that last 4th spot is being raced for heavily right now.
Yeah, you see that 23, Travis Miller, he's running that bottom lane, trying to do his best to stay down there. Whoa, as you see, Ethan Toner getting into, whoa, what is that? Devin Stanley going up, doing his best Tony Hawk impersonation, doing a rod wall there.
Wall ride?
That's what I said.
Ride wall.
Did I say? Okay, I'm sorry. Ride the wall is what I meant to say. Excuse me.
Seth Gibbs going to go to that low lane here. Lap number 14. He's got 2 laps to go this next time by. He's got the 9 of Lance. Caution's out.
Yeah, Devin Staley going to be wrecking in the back. Looks like Devin Staley going to bring out the caution here. Go back and see what happened after that. Whoa, it looks like he got into the wall and it might have just slowed him down. Oh, he was probably just trying to let everybody get around him. And then got it from the backside, so fortunate there for that 43 of Devin Staley. See Austin Rhodes in the Facebook chat. What's up, Austin? He says, "Woo, Team Sparkle Unicorn, let's go race, or let's go, Team Sparkle Unicorn Racing, let's go." I am all kinds of out of sorts here tonight. It's good to have you on the stream, Austin. See, Jordan LaFonte asked about 30 minutes ago. Sorry about that, man. How's he running? As you saw, he did win that last heat race, so Austin Hunter doing a good job winning that last race. Sorry about that. Did not see that question, man. I got Facebook on another monitor and did not see it.
Looks like they went single file for this restart. Seth Gibbs going to get back out. He's got 1 lap to go after this, 1.5 laps to go once he hits the back straightaway. That's Travis Miller. It's going to be that battle between Alex Huffman and Aaron Smith, it looks like. If you want to go on board with that final transfer spot, Chris. That's white flag out for Seth Gibbs. This is going to be your final transfer spot. 19, Aaron Smith in the wall. This is Huffman's chance. He's going to come to the low lane, but he's not going to have enough. It looks like that 19 Aaron Smith, unless something happens. Here comes that 33, though, Brandon Lapshaw. But it looks like Seth Gibbs going to pick up the win. Travis Miller coming second, Lance Heinberger third, and Aaron Smith going to be in that 4th place position. He is going to be your final transfer here from the C-Main, but Seth Gibbs going to pick up the win here in 16 laps of C-Main racing. As we are getting ready here for the B main, 25 laps, or 16 laps, excuse me. I keep seeing the minutes, and I'm saying the minutes instead of the laps. I apologize. As the top 4 will transfer over into the feature again here, and this is the last main race before we get to the feature. So this is your last chance to get into the Bluegrass World 100 here tonight, as it's going to be Trent Cameron on the pole. Matt D. Ritter, he is going to be sitting in that 2nd place position. Matthew Fitz in 3rd. There's a lot of Matts up here in the front row with Matthew Katidia. He's going to be lining up 4th. Hunter Heck lining up P5. Logan Rourke P6. Jeffrey West P7. Charlie Medford P8 with Cameron Natashi P7. And then it's going to be a lot of flipping around there. So I'm not even going to try to read the rest of that. That is crazy, man. There's so much changing around. We'll let them get settled out here in their positions. Try to get the rest of your qualifying grid here. Order sources, man. There's +5s, +6s. Some of these boys are 5 positions up from where they're supposed to be starting the race right now on the grid. As it looks like Matt Grimm, he's going to be lining up in that P10 spot here tonight. Corby Daniels, excuse me, he's lining up P9 with Matt Grimm at P10. And then it's going to be Cameron Nistashi lining up P11. Then you're going to have in that
Braden Watkins in 14th with Jordan Van Westen in 15th. Derek Husted in 16th. Jacob DeVore in 17th. Seth Hurst in 18th. John Ruggiero Jr. in 19th. And Mason Lobb in 20th.
Ruggiero?
Ruggiero, yeah.
As the 36 of Trent Cameron going to get off to a decent little start here. Matt DeRitter, Matthew Cadiana. Oh, big stack up between the Matts. Coming out of turn number 1 and 2. As the 85 machine, Hunter Heck. He's going to get on the loud pedal in that low lane. 4 wide already here as these boys are spread out here. And 4 wide into turn number 1. 36 of Trent Cameron going to go around in that top lane. Big wreck here.
Yeah, Matthew Fitz. It looks like everybody got to keep going. The green flag is still out. So yeah, it looks like that 2 of Matthew Fitz got up into the quarter panel there. One of those drivers that got it looks like, I want to say it was the 36 of Trent Cameron. It's unfortunate for those 2 drivers, but it looks like the green flag's still out. Matt DeRitter going to move himself out into the lead. Logan Rourke going to be battling it out with Hunter Heck. Yeah, as you hear, the caution is out. Looks like maybe Seth Hurst direct. Bunch of going around there. It's a lot of unfortunate accidents going on, but you're gonna see that that 13 of Seth Hurst is gonna go up into the middle of the track and door somebody, and then cause a little bit of a wreck there on the corner. But it looks like everybody's gonna make it out okay so far. But we'll see if that has anything that's going to affect anything in the long run. But hey, you know, these guys are beating and banging, you know, leaning on those doors all the time. So you know, it's one of those things about dirt racing I've noticed is, you know, there's a lot of door banging, and that's what makes racing fun.
Yeah, these boys in the dirt cars, man. There's almost no room for error. You got to be on the knife's edge, man, 24/7 in these cars, and that's what makes them fun. You're going to see these guys door to door, wheel to wheel, side by side, almost in tandem, and 3 wide, 4 wide. Maybe even 5 wide, depending on the track. I mean, these guys, they get down and dirty. No pun intended being out there in the dirt, but it is, it's fun to watch. It's definitely every time me and Chris get the opportunity to come up here together with a dirt race, it just spikes that interest even more, man. It's going to be eventually before I buy all the content for the dirt, man. I'm out there racing it myself. As the green is back out, DeRitter, Heck, gonna get off to, it's weird saying just Heck. Heck is gonna get off to a good start, a heckin' good start from that 85, as he's gonna got that 17 of Logan Rourke to the inside lane of him. They're gonna get around him as the Heck's gonna go to that inside lane of the 03 of DeRitter. We'll see if he can make that slide job stick. He's not. 2 wide coming down the back, or excuse me, front straightaway at lap number 5 here is DeRitter and Heck. They're going to have a good little battle here. And that 17 of Logan Rourke, he's going to sit here and come around on this outside lane. See if he can set himself up here and move his way on this outside lane past that 85 machine of Hunter Heck. And you see that 24 of Jeffrey West, who had unfortunate amount of luck in his heat race. Looking like he's doing a good little job out here. As I say that, though, puts it into the wall. He's got the 91 of Matt Grimm right there ready to pounce on that position.
Yeah, it looks like Matt Grimm's riding that inside lane right now, just trying to figure out where everybody's going. It looks like everybody's starting to tuck up to that top lane here, Josh. If you notice, people that are going down to that bottom lane, they're just slowing up just a little bit. It looks like that outside
DeRitter into
lane.
the wall. Here comes Rourke.
Yeah, you're right. It looks like
fly job.
Yeah, DeRitter gets
17's going to stick, but here comes the 03 right back at him. But that 17 going to make the pass stick. He saw DeRitter get in the wall a little bit. 17 took advantage of it, took it to the bottom of the racetrack. Knew he had the momentum going through the corner that he was going to be able to clear that 03, and he did a slide, or textbook slide job as I'm hearing some contact. 85 now trying it, but he's going to get the bumper. Heck, he's going to get ran over there from DeRitter for a second. As you're going to see the 24 Jeffrey West now. These boys are just going slide job after slide job. We got 5 laps to go. They're wanting to get that position. As you see Derek Husted, into the wall right there in that 01 machine, lining up P6 right now.
Yeah, it looks like Jordan Van Westen had an unfortunate event, wrecked out. I saw him jump back to the pits, but the green flag's still going to be out. Whoa! See Matt DeRitter getting up there and popping that wall. That's going to open up the door for Hunter Heck. He's going to take that inside lane, but he's going to wash up into the wall.
But he's going to smack the outside wall.
Yeah, so
these boys might be racing a little bit too hard for that second place position. They don't need to wipe each other out, man. They're both going to get into the feature. I know that's for a spot in the actual race for a qualifying spot, but man, you got to be thinking about the long run here at lap 11. You definitely don't want to get yourself caught up in something with Hunter Heck, as Matt DeRitter and him going to be making contact again. Looks like they're not saving it for the feature. They want to bash doors right now, man.
Yeah, you can definitely tell there's a lot of aggression out on the track. Excuse me, I couldn't think of the word. You said it exactly. Yeah, a lot of aggression out on the track. So a lot of these drivers are starting to push it really hard. As it looks like Logan Rourke is going to go ahead and open up that gap now, 1 3/4 second from that second place position.
Watch Matt Grimm, Chris. It's 91. He's sitting right on that bubble. He needs to get that position from Jeffrey West. I feel like he will do anything to that 24 machine if he has to. We'll see. We've got the Bluegrass World 100 coming up right after these next 2 laps. We'll see if Jeffrey West will give it everything he's got, or if Matt Grimm's going to prevail as well. Let's see what's going to go here for these boys in these last 2 laps.
Yeah, it looks like Matt Grimm's starting to tuck up to that back bumper of that 24. As you see, everybody's just kind of single filed out now. This is what those drivers were talking about. They didn't want to see. They didn't want to see that one-lane driving. Whoa, it looks like Hunter Heck might have blinked out there for a little bit. It looks like there is a wreck.
Green, white, checkered caution.
Yeah, it looks like Corby Daniels and Matthew Fitz will go back and see what happened with those drivers. Looks like he gripped up there, and Matthew Fitz had a lot of momentum. Looks like that 88 just gripped up, and that 2 just had nowhere to go.
Yeah, the 2 instantly apologized, said that was his fault. And, you know, that's just, like you said, Chris, maybe the 88 gripped up. You know, it's just one of those things. It's really hard to tell. You know, it looks like the 88 getting a little bit out of sorts at 2, just coming in on a big run, yeah. And he's going to go on a ride. That's the second car we've seen on top of another car here tonight, so. Just unfortunate for the 88, the 2, man. They're just racing hard. They've got the, you know, last 2 laps to go here, and they're just trying to, you know, hope. You got to hope when you're sitting that far back that it's just something happens and you get through. And that's just unfortunate for those boys here tonight. And looks like that's going to put a stamp on Matthew Fitz night here tonight, unfortunately, and as well that, excuse me, I cannot remember who he just wrecked with already. Corby Daniels, my bad. All right, it looks like we're going back single file here, Chris. Green, white, checkered.
All right, and that 37 of Logan Rourke, excuse me, going to get out to a really good jump there. 03 of Matt DeRitter, excuse me, also going to fall in line. Jeffrey West is currently sitting in that 4th place, but let's see who's going to battle it out. We've got a lot of drivers back here trying to fight for that 4th place position. See Hunter Heck and Matt Grimm also. Whoa, Matt Grimm doing a really big slide job. Whoa, a lot of door banging going on here from that 85 of Hunter Heck.
This is for that last transfer spot. Mason Love coming to the checkered right here here it comes. Here comes the 91 on the outside. It's going to be Mason Lobb getting it, man. He's got that final transfer spot right there in that 28.
Yeah, so Logan Rourke going to be your winner of this B main with Matt DeRitter finishing in 2nd.
All right, well, while we've got the drivers out here warming up, for this 5-minute warm-up. Gonna go ahead and take you to a side-by-side here for a butt kicker commercial break. As we are back here, hopefully you enjoyed that commercial break in Little Bluegrass video, as we still are on a warm-up here. About 2.5 minutes left here before we get to the 100-lap feature. We'll be seeing these drivers get ready to go here in just a moment. As Chris, what are you looking for here? We got a lot of race cars out here on the racetrack tonight. What are you expecting to see going into this feature?
Well, you know, one of the main things that I'm looking at right now is look at the track state. That's one thing that I'm looking at. Now you're gonna have a lot of open lanes. You're gonna have a lot of racing. You know, like I heard earlier, I want to say that it was Brian Terry that told me you want to look out for those top lane, you know, and that bottom lane. You're gonna get about 50, 60 laps into it. Then you're gonna realize that everybody's gonna probably turn into a single file line. So that's going to be one of the things that I'm looking out for right now is just honestly trying to see what lines everybody takes. You know, we've been seeing that the top lane looks like it's being really dominant. So, you know, like everybody has said, the top lane is the fastest lane here at Eldora. So, you know, it's one of those things where a lot of these drivers are going to be up there in that top lane. But also going to be interesting to see how many drivers decide to take it down to that bottom lane. You know, because that bottom lane can work if it's set up right. So let's see if I just want to see who decides to take it where.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see here early. You know, definitely seeing throughout the features and the heat races, throughout the heat races in the mains, it does seem like that outside lane does seem to dominate here mid-run as you see cars contacted in the warm-up. Oh, goodness, they're just absolutely demolishing each other out there. But, you know, just expecting to see, like you said, a lot of these guys take the high lane and ready to see who's going to be that first guy to go down to that inside lane. We know we're going to have, you know, a lot of different, different drivers out here racing their race differently. And we're going to have a lot of, spread outness here early. We've got a lot of drivers here in Eldora. It's going to be pretty easy to mix it up early. So it's just going to be fun to see who goes where, who does what, and how this race is going to develop. We've had a good little bit tonight for these drivers, some of them to get settled in. Just excited to see if they take that into this and keep it just with a head of steam, man, and just get a good green flag run rolling. That's what I want to see.
Whoa, it looks like a little bit of a server issue here, having a lot of cars skipping around. Whew.
as we're going to go ahead and get to your qualifying grid for the race here tonight. For the Bluegrass World 100 laps around the beautiful Eldora Speedway, it is going to be Austin Hunter lining up on the pole position, with Damien Kiefer lining up in that P2 spot. Dylan Hauser going to be lining up in that P3 spot with Dylan Yeager. It's going to be an all Dylan second row lining up P4. Ryan Underwood going to be in that P5 spot, Heat 2 winner, with Heat 1 winner Davin Cardwell lining up in that P6 spot. Matthew Selby going to be lining up P7 with, what is that noise? Oh my goodness. Yeah, there are fireworks going off. As Chris is trying to get his
Yeah, for some reason, if you're watching the stream, you notice the cars are just blinking around. I have no idea what is actually going on right now. Yeah, so as we see right now, these cars, they're doing the 4 wide salute here. Sorry about that. Having a little bit of, as you see, a little bit of server issue. I don't know what's going on with the cars right now. All right, so just bear with me 1 second. I'm actually going to go ahead and restart my game. I'm just going to see if something's going on with it. As you see, everything's kind of skipping around. All right, so it's, we are back. It looks like it's skipping a little bit. We're going to ride it out and see what's actually going on. Right now we got Damien Kiefer up here in the lead with Dylan Hauser in second. Oh, it is just skipping really bad. I don't think it likes this this dirt race. Woo! But it looks like Dylan Hauser, he's going to be sitting in that second place position. You got Austin Hunter currently sitting in that third with Davin Caldwell, excuse me, moving his way up into that third position, fighting it out with Austin Hunter right now. Do apologize about the stream skipping around a little bit. We're just gonna ride it out and see what happens. Like I said, just had to restart my game. Yeah, it's Tyler. I do feel like my router is taking a dump on me. So like I said, man, do apologize if it's skipping just a little bit. But right now it does look like it is kind of fixing itself, and then it'll skip just now every now and again. But it doesn't look like it's doing too bad. The thing is my brother's on the same internet as me, and he says his is not skipping. So I am not really honestly sure what is going on with this right now.
You probably just have too much running on your computer, to be honest. And it's probably maxing out the network card. I didn't mean to scream. Thought I was muting my mic. Yeah, sorry about that. It would start to do it right at the feature. And that's just annoying.
Yeah.
Are we riding on board with anybody?
It's gone. No,
Did we just lose? Did we just lost it again?
Yeah. Yeah, we just lost it again. I am not sure. If you notice, you can see the names all skipping around. I have no honest idea what is actually going on. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Actually, give me one. All right, guys, just bear with me 1 second. I'm going to try to get this fixed. I do apologize. I am so sorry.
Just restart your computer, man.
And we're back. Yeah, it looks like I had a little bit of an issue there with my computer. Do apologize about that, but we are back here with the Bluegrass World 100. Do apologize again. I am so sorry. I can't say that I'm sorry enough. But looks like we've had a little bit of it looks like a couple of drivers already dropping to the back that started out front. It looks like Daniel Hauser doing a really good job. Still out here in the lead. Or excuse me, Daniel Hauser is currently in second place. Says Damien Kiefer is actually in the lead. Yeah, so we are back. Do apologize about that. Having a little bit of computer issues. I don't think my computer likes all these cars out on track, so I had to go in and adjust a couple of settings. Went ahead and restarted. It looks like we're doing a little bit better now. It looks like we had a couple of drivers drop back to the back. A lot of these drivers having a little bit of issues. It looks like Dylan Hauser doing a really good job. Still maintaining that lead, even though it says that he's in second place. It says this one's actually in first. Like Davin Caldwell doing a really good job sitting in that third place, but it looks like Damien Kiefer doing a really good job hanging with that second place position, trying his best to hold that outside lane. It looks like Davin Caldwell doing that inside lane, gonna go all the way up there to the top. So that's gonna open up that door for Ryan Underwood. See him back there trying to find his way up through this mess right now. Matthew Selby in the fifth place. Up 8 spots, doing a really good job. But Dylan Hauser, he's currently right now the furthest mover in the front, up 15 positions. So Tanner Tomasai currently sitting in 7th place. Dylan Yeager moving his way up into that 6th position. So a lot of drivers moving their way up.
You're seeing completely different movers than me. I think your timing's not right. There's nobody in the top 10 for me besides Jeffrey West. He's up 14 spots, and Mason Lobb is up 15. But other than that, everybody else is. Adam is the most up with plus 8 spots in 8 spot. So, well, that was a lot of 8s. And yeah, other than that, again, do apologize about the issues. That stuff like that shouldn't happen. We apologize on our behalf. Usually we never have anything like that happen, and we'll be fixing it, making it better. We learn with experience. Things do happen. We make mistakes. We do apologize for the stream going off air there for a moment. Chris just had to adjust some settings, like we said. We're not too familiar with the dirt racing, so we've got settings set for, certain racetracks, and you get out here with all these dirt cars on this little bitty track. A lot of rendering to do here, so we do apologize for that. And just maybe wasn't anticipating that to happen at all, really, because we haven't had any issues pretty much all season like that with, CPU usage or anything. So, again, do apologize. But you're getting to see some good racing here, and we didn't miss a lot of it, and we're still rolling. So looks like I've got a little bit of contact here between Dylan Yeager as you go back on board with that 87 machine. Jonathan Coombs sitting in that 14th spot. He's got Brandon Stuhler behind him. You go up here to that 13th position, that 48 machine, Scott Fritz. That T-Berry Motorsports just riding that low lane here. You go up here to 7th place. That 7 machine at Tanner Thomasy, he's going to be riding in that 7th spot. That's that number 90 machine. Sitting in that 7th spot is Dylan Hauser, just sitting up here, hanging on to this lead. He's got a 1 8/10 gap as he's starting to pull up on some lap cars here. I want to say that's John Kinder right out in front of him. It is that 21 machine. Fender Bender Kinder, he's sitting in 21st spot in that 21. So we'll see if Kinder... See if Kinder can work his way back up. He was showing some speed in the features earlier, or in the heats, excuse me, earlier. But it looks like right now got a little bit of damage. And man, this 20 machine, or excuse me, 2 machine of Dylan Hauser, he is about to be rolling up onto a lot of lap traffic, Chris.
Yeah, you're talking about all that lap traffic, Dylan Hauser having to get up here. I also did see in chat that somebody was saying something, the SDK was not working. I'm currently working on that. Do apologize about that. Yeah, having a lot of issues going on here right now. Like I said, I think all this dirt track racing, just my computer does not like it.
What I love, it's always got to be at the worst timing. Literally, as the 20 machine Dylan Hauser coming up into some lap traffic, man. This is where you start getting a little bit antsy on that wheel, man. You've got a lot of guys around you. You are just trying to pick your way through this traffic. He's going to slide his way up there. He's got DeRitter in front of him, sitting in that 15th spot, or excuse me, 17th spot. He's starting to lap. A lot of these guys right here towards the tail end of the field, these back markers of the pack right now. And that 20 machine of Dylan Hauser, man, he just looks like he is making light work of this. He looks like he has done this before. As he's into the wall a little bit, and man, this is getting tight back here. But yeah, SDK and, all this would, find the perfect timing, decides to all work right up to the green flag's about to drop to the feature. And it's just like, bam, nope, we're just going to completely ruin the evening. And so we do again apologize for that. Chris, still trying to figure out why the SDK is not coming up on screen again. So do apologize about that. Man, we are trying. We are trying. Is it? 20 Dylan Hauser looks like he's going to pull up to that, or Brandon Stuhler. Is that who that is? That's Seth Gibbs. Excuse me. Excuse me. That is the 11 machine of Seth Gibbs. One of your heat winners, man. Won himself into this feature here tonight. It looks like Dylan Hauser, man. He is just taking these boys to the house right now. Doing a good job out there in the lead. Oh, his caution's out here. Lap number 50. Or coming to lap number 50. As we're going to be under caution here at lap number 49. It's going to be Dylan Hauser still out in the lead. As we're starting to get to that halfway point of the race here, we'll be to the halfway point once we get back to the green and take their stripe one more time. It's going to be interesting to see now as the tracks start to change, how these drivers are going to start to adapt even more. We're going to start seeing those lanes open up just a little bit. Start to see these drivers start to dig just a little bit harder. Dylan Hauser, Ryan Underwood, going to be bringing us back to the green flag here. It's going to be interesting to see now if Hauser, with all these guys stacked back up behind him, a little bit of that competition. Caution, whoa, as he's going to lean into Underwood. Caution is back out here. It sounds like they were crashing more towards the back of the pack. So with SDK not working, we're not getting freaking wreck notifications either.
All right, well, do apologize about SDK. For some reason, it is just not working. I cannot get it to pull up onto the screen, so I am trying to figure it out right now. But yeah, we will try our best to keep everything going up here in the front, so that way you can at least see what's going on while I try to figure it out. But we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep doing this. We're still here, just having a little bit of technical difficulties.
Yeah, I mean, Underwood does got a point, man. How did just do it again? We'll see. Watch that 2 car on the restarter. Yeah, he's leaning into Underwood on the restarts here. They pointed out look at him. He just literally leaned him into the wall. Like, what is that? What is Hauser doing? Come on, man. You can't be racing like that. Hauser to the back of the field.
Yeah, so it sounds like we got a little bit of a penalty.
Okay, so how does he not know we're going green? He's ran him into the wall under caution twice and did it last time. Okay. I'm just gonna mute radio chat because that just sounds like yeah. I agree with what race control's saying. I definitely just ran him into the wall right there. Hauser's gonna go to the back of the pack. It's going to be Kiefer Underwood bringing us back to the green flag here in just a moment after you saw the caution brought back out. After a small track altercation, I'll just let bygones be bygones at that when I'm not in the race car. Don't know what's going on. I do know these boys restart tight, so I'll just, I'll keep my mouth shut, let them be the race car drivers. I'll be the guy up here in the booth being the idiot. So that 46 machine going to get off to a good restart. As the 0 up, Damien Kiefer, he's going to be in that second spot here. That inside lane, though, starting to roll here. That looks like the 48 machine. Not sure which 48 that is. I know it's not Scott Fritz that he's riding that T-Berry Motorsports 48, but that looks like it could be Dylan Yeager in that 48 machine. Sitting in third place it is, and that is Davin Cardwell starting to roll that outside. Trouble coming out of turn number 2, as it looks like we might have a caution coming out of the back straightaway. Who's going to be Ryan Underwood, Damien Kiefer, still on the front row. After the caution brought out there, big stack up coming out of turn number 2.
Yeah, you saw a big stack up there, Josh. I do want to apologize about the timing ticker. We're going to try our best to give you the information that we can. It just will not work. It refuses to work with me. So we'll try our best to give you the information that we can as we can. But yeah, we've still got a good race going on our hands right now. A lot of these drivers still battling it out. You're hearing a little bit of stuff going on in the background. Still got a good race on our hands though. Got a lot of drivers. Got Ryan Underwood and Damien Kiefer still fighting out for that first second position. Ryan Underwood getting off to a good jump. Damien Kiefer going to take that high lane, but Davin Cardwell going to fall in behind him. See Dylan Yeager taking that bottom lane. A lot of drivers taking that bottom lane. Jeffrey West also down there up on that top lane. So see Ryan Underwood getting off, doing really good, but look at that. Damien Kiefer following back just a little bit, allowing Davin Cardwell to fall in. Looks like that top lane is starting to come alive a lot here.
Yeah, it looks like we're starting to see that top lane really starting to come alive here for these leaders. We're starting to see some people move to the field. Dylan Hauser after that EOL penalty with that contact with the Underwood machine under caution. It's unfortunate for him, man. You know, these dudes get tied up there. They get really really wound up, get ready to go. Just a little bit of accidental contact. He even said sorry, you know, but, you know, hey, either way, that's just how race car drivers see it. You know, some people see it one way, some people see it the other. And, you know, he got the penalty for it, and he went to the back of the pack. But it looks like he's not doing horrible right now. Got himself in 10th. It's going to be hard for him to fight back, claw his way back. It's really hard to make up positions here, you know, pass by pass, and you can get, you know, stuck behind one guy, it seems like, forever. But it seems like right now he's doing a decent job. Got himself up from 13th, sitting in that 9th position. Look for Hauser to be moving through as he's moved himself now up into 8th. He's really on a mission right now after that EOL penalty. Underwood leading the race with Kiefer in 2nd. Cardwell in 3rd with Yeager in 4th. We'll give you your positions of the field right now. 5th is going to go to Jeffrey West. Mason Lobb up 20 spots right now currently. Sitting in that 6th spot with Scott Fritz. Just overtaken by Dylan Hauser. So Dylan Hauser going to be in that 7th spot with Scott Fritz in 8th. Austin Hunter in 9th with Adam Sturgill in that 10th position. Tanner Tomasai going to be in that 11th spot. Moved himself just now up into 10th past Adam. Brandon Stuhler in that 12th position, now taking over Tanner as well. If you see Matthew Shelby in 13th, Seth Gibbs in 14th, with Aaron Smith in that 15th spot. Lance Heinberger in 16th, 17th. DeRitter, you know, all of them changing positions back there. As it's going to be Jonathan Coombs in 20th, John Kinder 21st, Jamie Porter, excuse me, in that 22nd position. Travis Miller 23rd, Jesse Wall 24th, Logan Romney 25th, and Logan Ork 26th at the moment. But it's still going to be Ryan Underwood, Damien Kiefer, and Davin Cardwell. Your top 3 here coming to lap number 64 this time by, as caution is out. As here at lap number 63, it looks like caution is going to be back out. Matt DeRitter going to get around. Was he assisted right here? He's got John Kinder on his inside lane. They're 4 wide. Oh, and the 87 of Jonathan Coombs coming off the corner, just collecting on the top lane.
Yeah, we still got a little bit of functionality going on in this, but like I said, I don't know what is actually going on with my computer right now. It has just decided to completely stop working on me. So, like I said, do apologize about everything that's going on. But hey, thank you for sticking with us. Thanks for you know, being with us and you know, being here tonight. You know, hey, the race still goes on even if we're here or not. But we're, like I said, we're gonna try our best to stay here and take care of this. You know, like I said, we don't. This is really the stress test for my PC, and it looks like it has failed. So just want to apologize about everything that has happened. But hey, like I said, we've still got the race here. Ryan Underwood currently your leader.
As the field double filed back up, Damien Kiefer, Ryan Underwood. Wait, did SDK just decide to start working again? Lap 63. Nope. Never mind. Nope. Ryan Underwood going to get off to a start here as that zero machine, Damien Kiefer. Not going to get off as well of a start. Looks like he's going to be under pressure here from Cardwell in a turn at number 1 and 2. That 70 Sheen not going to clean him though. And here comes that 48, Dylan Yeager, to that outside lane. Looks like he's going to slide it low. Cardwell going to clear him, but here comes Kiefer back. 48, Yeager as well. Cardwell going to be in that third position. Caution back out at lap number 65. It's going to be that 19, Aaron Smith around. The school bus yellow VRS machine. See what happened to that 19 of Aaron Smith. Looks like they just got stacked up on that outside lane, and he was just the unfortunate one. He was the late model pancake.
All right, at lap 65, we've got looks like everybody's getting ready to come to that green flag drop. And you see the pace truck hanging back, or go ahead and running up there. You see everybody hanging back just a little bit. Gonna see Ryan Underwood get ready here, going to lap 66. So green flag is out. Ryan Underwood gonna dive down to that inside lane. Looks like he's gonna go ahead and just wash up to the outside. Got Dylan Yeager running that inside lane down there, trying to find just any room that he can. Looks like the 70 of Damien Cardwell also doing a really good job taking that middle lane. Going to go ahead on the inside here of Damien Kiefer, see if he can make that pass. The 70 is going to go ahead and stick it right there in that second place position. But Dylan Hauser on that inside, whoa, get right up to that door. See that 46, the 30 of Ryan Underwood riding the wall up there. Looks like John Kinder crashed Ryan Underwood as well. Let's go back and check out what happened with that 21 machine. Looks like he was riding that top lane. Oh, just got up into the wall and then sent around that 2 machine. So John Kinder up on his roof again. A lot of cars on the roof here tonight.
So just race control info. Hauser EOL'd again. We've got another driver complaining about the pinching into the outside wall. He has been EOL'd again, so that's just information of your race right there. Dylan Hauser sent to the back of the pack. He's went back to 12th position now. Has one more car off the lead lap, so it's going to be Damien Kiefer and Ryan Underwood still in the lead here, lap number 68. Good bit back to the green flag here in just a second. maybe we'll get some green flag racing here. These boys got a lot of good racing going up here in the lead. These boys in the back of the pack here could just, you know, settle it out just a little bit. They might get a good little green flag run here, as it looks like they are tight towards the back of the pack. As Jaeger going to get off to a good restart. He's in third. Caution already back out here at lap 69. Looks like it is the 26. Mason Lobb. Ooh, there's a car upside down. Is he going to flip him back over?
It is the 48 of Scott Fritz over on his hood. You see the 28 trying to flip him over. Looks like he's going to
give up.
Looks like he's just going to go ahead and pull it back to the pits. Unfortunate for that 48 of Scott Fritz. Hey, but good on Mason Lobb trying to pick him back over, flip him back over.
Trying to give him the little bump and run, man. And the bump and roll, that's what we'll call it. You know, he's trying to get him back over on his wheels. Yeah, it seems like that's been the just the theme of the night, man. Upside down on your lid or into the outside wall. We've had a lot of contact here tonight. We've had a lot of guys getting frustrated with each other. And man, I bet a lot of these guys, when they see each other in the fixed racing here in the next couple weeks, might be giving each other a little bit more pressure just because of this race here tonight.
Hey, sorry about that. Chris Hunter Jr., I saw where you had asked what place Austin Hunter was in. He's currently sitting in that 8th position right now. I'm sorry, I realized that whenever I typed it in, I accidentally missed the number. So 8th place, and also said sorry for the problems.
Yeah, again, do apologize about the overlay app right now currently being all funny. We're going to get back to green flag racing here. It's going to be lap 70 once they hit the stripe right here. So lap 70. 31 laps to go this time by. It's going to be Ryan Underwood out in the lead. And again, do apologize about the SDK ticker not working. As, like we said earlier, first time calling a race of this magnitude, this many drivers. So I think we just either had something wrong or the SDK program for us on our side, something on the computer side. Either way, something's not right. We do apologize for it. That is not the standard me and Chris set ourselves to. And we do apologize for that, as hopefully going forward it can be smoother. And if you guys ever do get the opportunity to join us again over on the Bluegrass channel, you'll see that usually it's not that it doesn't really go this rough. But we're giving it that old school, you know, that short track pass on like the Saturday night, you know, website feel where there's no ticker and we're just letting you see the racing boys. So again, do appreciate you sticking with us as you see Dylan Yeager into the wall a little bit. Battle for the this second place position here is Cardwell going to go to that inside lane. He's going to slide in front of Kiefer. Big into the wall for Cardwell as Kiefer going to come back to that inside lane. They're going to make a little bit of contact going into 3. As here comes the 70 back on the 38.
Yeah, you see Davin Cardwell. He's all over that back bumper. This is what you like to see. This is that dirt track racing that you love to see. Like all that beating and banging, all that door banging, trying to get as much position as you can. You see that 70 of Davin Cardwell starting to take that inside lane. But Damien Kiefer, he's going to take that high lane and then tuck it out through the middle of the track. You're going to see him advance his position. Damien Kiefer doing a really good job holding it. Whoa, as he gets up there into that little bit of a cushion. He's going to get it straightened out and everything. As you see Damien Cardwell sliding up into the wall. Whoa, look at that. Dylan Yeager just coming out of the middle of nowhere. Now mixing it up with these two, the second and third place position. Whoa!
He's going to save it. Man, what was that?
Yeah, it looks like maybe Davin just got a little tight or maybe straightened up, and Dylan just had a little bit of momentum, and looks like maybe he just got a little bit of a bump there from that 17 car.
Good save from Davin, man, to gather it back up. Cardwell's going to be rolling here, but it's going to be Kiefer Yeager in that second, third spot. Underwood still in the lead. Got a good little gap now from these drivers. You see Dylan Hauser, after the multiple EOL penalties, rolling himself back up here into that 5th spot. Hauser looking strong, man. You know, per everything that's happened here tonight, the adversity And unfortunately for him, it has put him to the back of the pack, made this race a little bit tougher. But Dylan Hauser really showing he knows how to get it done here at Eldora right now. He's moved himself back up into the top 5.
Yeah, Austin Hunter currently sitting back here in that 9th place position. Lost a little bit of a, he was in 7th at first, but moved his way back into that 9th position. So Austin Hunter got a little bit of work cut out for him, working his way back up. You got Adam Sturgill falling back just a little bit, but he's still hanging with everybody right now, currently sitting in that 10th place position. So we'll go ahead and run you through your positions. You got Ryan Underwood currently sitting in 1st with Damien Kiefer sitting in 2nd, and right behind him is Dylan Yeager currently fighting out for that 2nd place position with that 2nd place car. You got Davin Caldwell sitting in 4th, Dylan Hauser sitting in 5th, Jeffrey West sitting back there in 6th place. Looks like we have a yellow flag. Yeah, we see that 28, I want to say it was, of
So if
Mason
I'm hearing
Lobb.
it right, Lance Heinberger is saying he might have had a good view at that, because I heard him just say over the radio, oh, as I say that, Mason Lobb's still around. So yeah, I heard he was riding the wall. Let's see if we can get what happened with this 54 machine, Chris. 26, whatever number he's riding, 28.
You see him riding the
Oh,
wall.
yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, big shunt there from him in the 9.
Yeah, so it looks like that 54 of Mason Lobb just got a little too far up against that wall, and when he went into the corner, it just decided to drive on up the wall.
Lap number 81 here of the feature. Like we said, these caution laps do not count. So it will stay at lap number 81, and when we go back green, we will go back to, I guess you could say, live timing, and yeah, it's going to be.
Yeah, I know we sound like a broken record up here in the booth, but you know, this is not normally what happens whenever we do this. So again, do apologize to everybody. Like I said, everybody out there on the Facebook, on the YouTube, we really appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out with us. It looks like the green flag's already out. Whoa, missed that. It looks like Ryan Underwood got off to a really good jump. He's going to get out into that 1st place position, but Damien Kiefer not going to let him get too far in front of him. Dylan Yeager riding that inside lane, trying his best.
Cardwell made a little bit of contact coming off of 2, and yeah, that 48 Yeager all the way at the bottom of the track. Look at the 4. Big move through turn number 4. As you see that 38 machine. Yeah, there's that 4, Brandon Stuhler. He's riding behind that 24 of Jeffrey West. He's got Dylan Hauser out in front of him, who just moved himself up into 4th place. I say that he's fighting Dylan Yeager on that inside lane. As I thought that was a car stopped on the track, but it was the caution lights on the catch fence on the inside lane. My heart dropped. As it looks like that 48 now going to file in behind Hauser. Hauser really starting to find that momentum here. He's taking to these boys, it seems like right now. He's got the car to beat if he can just get up there and run. And not seem to, you know, as much as Hauser may not be trying to do it, that race car just seems to be a little bit too wide here at Eldora tonight. And if he can just keep it clean on these restarts, if he does have to not, you know, hopefully not have to worry about those restarts anymore, Hauser might be the car to beat here tonight, man. He's looking fast, and he's moved himself up to the field multiple times. I'm expecting to see that, too, get up there and run with these boys here soon, Chris.
Yeah, you are correct. Sorry, I was reading the Facebook chat. Got Peyton Caldwell in the Facebook chat. Love seeing these T-Berry boys in the DNF position. Christian Pitch, I'll do it, my man. How's it dirty? Hey, man. Sorry if you know, we ain't trying to do anybody dirty, man. So you know, just you know, stuff that's happening and everything. And then Braden Hunter, hey man, here for the dirt. Good to have you here, man. Like I said, sorry about all the stuff that has been going on. But looks like Ryan Underwood getting off to a really good lead here from that 2nd place position. Got a 2nd gap between him and Davin Cardwell, excuse me. Damien Kiefer also all over that back bumper of Davin. So looks like Davin's not letting that 70 get too far in front of him. But Dylan Hauser, like you were saying, Josh, even having to go to the back of the pack, still coming up here, moving his way up through the field. currently sitting in that 4th place position. So, hey, Dylan Hauser's still in this. Dylan Yeager currently sitting in that 5th place position. Brandon Stuhler in 6th. Yeah, Jeffrey West in 7th. Tanner Tomasi in 7th. Austin Hunter still sitting in 9th position. Adam Sturgill in 10th. It looks like Matthew Selby is going to round out the field as far as it goes with on the lead lap. So it looks like we do have a caution out here again. Let me scroll up. Looks like it was Matthew Selby. See that 46 getting up into the wall. Let's see what happens here. He's riding the wall, coming down the. Oh, it just looks like he went in and maybe he didn't see John Kinder there. Cut to that inside lane. Hey, Braden Watkins, good to have you in the Facebook, man. Hey, it doesn't matter what you did, man. You just came out here and you raced. That's good. But hey, man, sorry that we've been having a little bit of issues and everything with it. But hey, man, we appreciate the kind words and thank you. Yeah, Tyler Horn, man, Hauser's on the move. But don't think I've seen someone take 2 EOLs and still come to the front. Yeah, doing a really good job pushing his way up through the field. And also, Tyler Horn, let's go Jeffrey West. Keep pushing, brother.
And maybe Hauser just said, this is too easy. I'm going to make it more difficult on myself, have a little bit of fun. He's definitely on the move right now, man. And, if anybody thinks I was being hard on Hauser, I do apologize about that. Yeah, it was just, call it like you see it sometimes. And, I saw some leaning. But then again, like I said, after that, let bygones be bygones. Who am I to say anything about what these drivers are doing, man? Hauser's definitely way more of the wheel man out there tonight than I would ever be. That's for dang sure. As we got a big old caution on the front straightaway. And, man, you are lucky if you made it through that. So definitely Underwood, Cardwell, Hauser, Kiefer, those guys, very lucky they were up there. Because that was a big old wreck on the straightaway right there.
Yeah, it looks like Jeffrey West just getting a little into it, and then you see the 9 coming up in there into the back bumper. Just looks like everybody getting a little tight, little loose, beating and banging, door banging. It's just dirt racing.
Lap number 92, we will have 8 to go when we come back.
All right, so there you go. You see it is lap 92 of 100. So we will have a Bluegrass World 100 inaugural champion coming up here in about 8 laps. So, in 8 laps. So it's going to be one of those things you do not want to miss this in the end. Again, thank you for all coming out and supporting the Bluegrass group and everybody that came out from all over the world to be a part of this race. We really do appreciate y'all coming out and being a part of this. It's a lot of fun, even though we've had a little bit of issues and everything. Hey, it doesn't matter. We're still here. We're still able to watch it. We'll try to give you track information and where everybody's at right now. But best we can. But 8 laps to go. It looks like we might be going green this time around.
We are, Chris. Let's see these boys get on the loud pedal. And that's the man you want to watch right there. That 2 machine. Dylan Hauser. That man's worked his way back through adversity tonight. And he's got himself back up in the 3rd position as well. Big into the wall goes Davin Cardwell down the back straightaway. That should open up to let those guys behind him get that gap filled in just a little bit, and they do. Big run coming from that 2 machine. 0 as well, Damien Kiefer. He's been one of those guys holding that second place spot, and we're coming up here right now to 6 to go this time by. As we'll see these boys get these last moves set up, dialed up, and get ready to see if they can make that slider stick or whatever you can make stick. But you're coming up to try to get the win for the World 100 right here.
Yeah, a lot of money on the line. The winner gets $300, and then it goes down a little bit to the second place position. But right now, we've got a good race going on. Dylan Hauser, like you were saying, doing a really good job moving his way up through the field. But Ryan Underwood still holding on to that first position. Davin Cardwell doing a good job of holding on to that second position too. So you see right now it's just kind of single file racing. Not a lot going on, but that's not going to stay that way for too long.
Yeah, we're coming up to 3 to go this time by. Expecting to see that 2 machine of Hauser try to make that move now. Same as that 70 of Cardwell. If he's got anything left in the tank, now is the time to give it all you got. Because Ryan Underwood's right there, and the World 100 win is just a few laps away. You see, yeah, you can tell he's driving the wheels off that thing, man. He is banging off the wall, beating, banging. He is trying to get up there. He just needs to be careful, though. Doesn't need to give up that second place spot. If he can't get up there and get first, you always want to at least try to get the highest position you can. And he's got a hungry Dylan Hauser all over his back bumper as he's into the wall again on the back straightaway. So is that 2 machine of Hauser big into the wall as well. So white flag is out here. This race is official. Ryan Underwood going to be bringing it down the back straightaway for the last time tonight. We got a lap car in turn number 4. As you're going to see that 70 machine of Davin Cardwell. He's going to be picking up second, but Ryan Underwood going to be picking up the win here tonight at the World 100. Davin Cardwell second. Dylan Hauser going to be picking up third, and that is going to be your top 3 and podium positions here for the World 100 at Eldora Speedway, as it's going to be Ryan Underwood picking up the win. Davin Cardwell first, Dylan Hauser third, with Dylan Yeager in that 4th position. Damien Kiefer 5th, Brandon Stoller 6th, with Tanner Tomasi 7th, Austin Hunter 8th, Matthew Shelby 9th, Jeffrey West in that 10th position, Scott Reed 11th, Seth Gibbs in that 12th spot, Jonathan Coombs 13th, Aaron Smith 14th, Lance Steinberger 15th, with Jamie Porter in that 16th spot, Scott Fritz 17th, with Travis Miller 18th, John Kidder 19th, with Matt DeRitter 20th, 21st going to Adam Sturgill, my bad, with Mason Lobb in 22nd, 23, 23rd, and Chance Carr, 24 going to Jesse Wall, 25th going to Logan Romney, and 26th going to Logan Rourke.
Yeah, so we got to see an exciting race. Really good job from that 30 machine of Ryan Underwood. You saw him get out in the lead, and then he just kind of could not get past him. You know, you saw Davin Cardwell doing his best job trying to get around that 30 machine, but just could not do it. And like you said, Dylan Hauser having to go back to the back of the line twice, you know, and then fighting his way back up into that 3rd place position. That was really good on that 20 machine of Dylan Hauser.
So we're going to go ahead and bring in Ryan Underwood, have a word with your race winner here tonight, and see what he's got to say after his victory here tonight. Ryan Underwood, this is Chris and Josh up in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Man, you just picked up the win here at the World 100 after all the heat races, after all the mains, everything. You have came out tonight victorious, man. You made yourself $300 richer. You got a good little run here tonight. You led a lot of laps. How you feeling, number one, after that win? And how's it feel to pick up the World 100 win here tonight, buddy?
I'm very grateful. We had a good car all night. We had some luck on our side there, being able to ride around for the first 30 laps and be able to get out front real easy. This week I probably made $1,000, so I'm really grateful. So hopefully we could carry on this momentum into every race that we run and run up front. So the race overall was great, but them cautions really killed the racing, I think, and could promote y'all better.
Yeah, it seemed like when we were getting some green flags run, man, y'all had some really good stints going, and it just seemed like A lot of people over anxious, making some very ambitious moves early towards the back of the pack. And, you know, these things happen on dirt racing, man. But, you know, up there in the front, you guys looked very solid. And, Ryan, you looked like you had the car to beat out here, man. And you definitely did. And that was awesome to see you pick up the win here tonight. And like you said, man, picking up a lot of money this week. That's good on you, man. That's good to see you being a successful driver. And hey, that's good to hear. I'll take my, you know, I could take my like little $10 tip or whatever. You know, I gave you good luck before you went out and raced. So, you know, if you want to do that, you know, we can hit up PayPal later, but you know, whatever. But nah, just kidding, Ryan. Again, congratulations, buddy, man. It was awesome watching you really will that thing out here tonight. You know, besides all the problems we had on stream, do apologize, you know, again to the fans and you guys, you know, if you go back and watch it, a little bit of hiccups in the streams, but again, we sincerely apologize. But Ryan, you put on one hell of a show out here tonight, and you picked up the $300 win, picked up the 100 lap World 100 win here tonight at Eldora. So if you got any final words, final thoughts, or you know, shout outs you want to throw out there, you can go ahead and do that, buddy.
Oh yeah, I gotta thank y'all for broadcasting and all the guys for putting on the race. That advertising really helped and brought a lot of us normal dirt guys, and we ran really good. I think this race, but everybody at Team VLRC, Performance, Dylan Yeager, and Damien Kiefer, all they do for me. Mecca Motorsports and Northside Graphics and Designs, Chad and Brittany, Bighorn Taxidermy, Elite Performance, Raps, go check him out. He's done a whole lot for us iRacers here lately. CI Performance, and everybody on the car.
Heck yeah, Ryan. Well, again, man, congratulations on picking up the World 100 win tonight here, and hopefully into the future we will be able to get to see you race again, man. But congratulations tonight, and good luck in your future endeavors, and enjoy the rest of your week, man.
Thank you. Y'all too.
Thank you, buddy. Have a good night. All right, and that was Ryan Underwood, your race winner. Gonna go ahead and bring in P2 Davin Cardwell and have a word with your P2 finisher. Davin Cardwell, this is Chris and Josh up in the Bluegrass booth. Do you have a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, you were looking pretty strong there towards the ending stages of the race. You were sitting in about that third, fourth spot. Coming up, you started picking your way up into second. And then it seemed like that last race caution, or that last caution right there with about 8, 9 to go, might have just kind of made the field a little bit stagnant. It seemed like the runs that everybody was starting to maybe pick up killed a little bit of momentum. And, man, unfortunately, it has to end like that. It always stinks when you're in that rhythm and you're getting to that last couple laps, and then it seems like it just gets sucked out from under you. And, you know, it can kind of kill that run. But still, man, a second place finish. You picked up a good chunk of change here tonight, and you're going to be walking away probably still a happy man coming away with that second place. How are you feeling after that? And yeah, Davin, take us through the race and, you know, how it really progressed for you, excuse me.
Oh yeah, you know, we'll definitely take our money. I mean, finished second and made $185 after being quick time and winning our heat race. So you know, we can't really be too mad, but you know, it's a little frustrating knowing that we had a pretty fast car there, and then we just catch Underwood and was just as quick as he was, but I just made driver errors there and knocked the fence down. But I honestly don't think that anybody was going to catch Hauser there if he wouldn't have got sent to the back 2 times and whatever. But you know, it's really unfortunate for him because he was probably the fastest car. But you know, we'll take our second place and sort of fourth, and just got held up there for a while and got caught up in the team deal right there. A team was just battling and just blocking and everything they could do to hold me back, and finally got around him, and then I started catching Ryan Underwood there.
Heck yeah, man! It seemed like you were starting to get the loud pedal down once you got a couple passes down. That 70 machine was starting to roll, and you were looking good out there tonight, man. But hey, Davin, again, congratulations on that second place, man. And if you've got any final thoughts, shout outs, or you know, final words before we let you go, you can go ahead and throw them out there.
Oh yeah, you know, I was just to follow up on this thing, because like I'm like 50 or so, and then like I just knew that it was time to go, and then I think I knocked the whole rear decking out of the car just trying to get back to Ryan Underwood there. And you know, like I said, it was fast, but I just gotta thank everyone on this car, just everyone that helps, my girlfriend for watching and supporting me all the time. I gotta thank Carlos Taco Shack, Foley Graphics for everything he does, and I gotta thank you guys for broadcasting, putting this whole deal on, and I guess I gotta thank everybody who sent Hauser to the back there.
Heck yeah, man. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at that. That was just, that caught me off guard. Sorry, Cardwell, man. That was a good race from you. It was an awesome show, you know. Like you said, picking up the heat win earlier. It was good to see you put on the show there. Be the second best car out here tonight. You know, like you said, you could have been maybe up there in that first position if, you know, some holdups and, you know, some early race things go your way. But still, Davin, good race from you, man. Picking up the second place. And like we said earlier to Ryan, hopefully we get the opportunity to maybe see you race, call you again in the future. And again, congratulations on that second place of the World 100 here tonight, buddy. And good luck in your future endeavors, man.
All right, yes, sir. Thank you. And thanks for everything y'all done.
Thank you, man. You have a good night. All right, and that was Davin Cardwell. Going to go ahead and bring in the man of, it seems like the talking point of the race, Dylan Hauser. Seemed like he was the fastest guy here tonight. Very excited to hear from him after he got those multiple EOL penalties. Dylan Hauser, this is Chris and Josh up in the Bluegrass booth again, buddy. Do you have a copy? You got a copy, Dylan? All right. Well, looks like we might not have Dylan Hauser. We'll give him just a few more seconds. We'll pull him back down here in just a second, see if he does have a copy. But yeah, we just had a word from Ryan Underwood, David Cardwell. You heard from those guys both saying, they maybe think that Hauser was the fastest guy out here. Even Cardwell going as far as saying, whoever got Hauser sitting in the back of the pack, I thank you, because that could have been a third place for him maybe, and he picked up the second off of it. So we'll go ahead and bring Hauser down one more time, just see if we do have it. If not, we'll go ahead and wrap up the post-race here. Dylan Hauser, Chris and Josh in the booth. You got a copy, buddy? All right, it looks like we do not have Dylan, so I do apologize about that. But yeah, this is gonna be Chris and Josh up here in the booth in the World 100, the inaugural race here from Bluegrass. Sorry about the hiccups that we had on stream, SDK, everything about that. It just it's a very gut wrenching from us. That, like we said earlier, that's not the product we like to put on. We do sincerely apologize about that, and it's this is our first really, really big event. We do apologize. It's always like that first band show when you go to your first show with your first ever band and you just play horrible. Yeah, we definitely swung and we definitely missed with this one. So we do apologize. And but hey, the race had made up for it from the aspect that we maybe lacked, and we do apologize again. And we hope you did enjoy the racing. We saw a great race out there from all the boys out here that came and signed up for this World 100. And I just got to thank the Bluegrass guys for bringing us on board with it. And Chris, do you have any final words before we wrap up and let the folks go here tonight?
Yeah, just just pretty much echo what you said, but it's one of those things. Like you said, we don't. This is normally not the kind of product that we put on. So just want to apologize for everything that happened, all the hiccups. Don't really know what happened. I've been test streaming all day. Everything's been working fine, everything, and then just go live, and then that's whenever it decides it wants to go bad on you. But hey, just another great show from the Bluegrass guys. All the Bluegrass guys for letting us be a part of the league and commentate and broadcast their races for them. Scott Fritz for putting the race on, and everybody in the background, all the guys that came out and joined the race tonight. Everybody that was a part of it. Just thank everybody for coming out and being a part, and everybody that was on Facebook and YouTube as well, sticking through us with all the through all the trouble and everything. We really appreciate it.
Indeed. Well, all right. It is going to be a good night from me and Chris here in the Bluegrass booth. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your stay. And again, do apologize for all the hiccups. And through all that, if you did enjoy what you did see, go ahead and click that subscribe button on YouTube. Hit that notification bell so you know when we go live. Got a new Truck, Xfinity, and Cup Series coming up here soon. So be sure to tune in and watch that. And on the Facebook page, hit that like button. Make sure to hit the shares and let your friends know about Bluegrass iRacing Cup Series. This is going to be Chris and Josh Kiwis up in the booth, signing off and saying good night and enjoy the rest of your week. And thank you for joining us for the World 100 hosted by Bluegrass.